What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Time Capsule Show podcast. I don't know if we've officially met yet, but my name is Joenrhuz, and today it is Valentine's Day. Okay. I know we have a lot of explaining to do. It's been about 2, 3 months since we last posted. Hugest apologies to all the people out there. We're just people and we got things that we got to deal with during the week and during these years, during these months. And, we just seem to have figured it out just now. And that's why we are posting on this very special day for Valentine's Day. Okay, so let's just clear the air in the room. I don't like Valentine's Day. I don't hate it. I don't love it. No pun intended. I just am not a fan. Okay, so what exactly is Valentine's Day, right? You know what? I'm going to Google it right now as we speak. And Valentine's Day, February 14th, a saint's day, Saint Valentine's. I didn't even know it was for a saint. It originated as a Christian feast day honoring one or two early Christian martyrs. That's nice. Well, I guess now we know a little history about Valentine's Day, but in these days, Valentine's Day has become a day of expressing your love for someone, expressing someone that your significant other, someone you're in a certain relationship with. And that's my problem with this day. Why do you need to wait for just one day to express the way you feel about someone? I think that if you really like someone and you're a romantic person and you are all both really in love with each other, you should be showing up to them every day. You should be showing that person you love them every single freaking day. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to wait till Valentine's Day to take someone out really nice or to buy them some Godiva chocolates. I could really use some right now. Or to buy them flowers or whatever Valentine's Day stuff is out there. If I want to take you out for at a steakhouse this Friday and it's not Valentine's Day, I'll do it. If I want to wake you up with chocolates the next day, I'm gonna do that too. I just don't really understand this whole vibe with waiting for a certain day to celebrate your love for someone. Look, birthdays are different because you only turn that certain age once in your life, and it only happens at a certain time on that day because you're celebrating your birth, right? But Valentine's Day is very much so different. So, as a tribute to Valentine's Day, I'm wearing red first off and foremost, my favorite color, or used to be. And I'm actually going to go on Reddit right now and we're going to do some hunting and searching for people's looking for advice on their relationships because as a single person who's never really been in anything too serious, I think I'm very credible to give advice to people. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so I found this one on Reddit. It says here, my 22 female roommate, 22 female, is sleeping with a man who has a fiance and we are friends with his fiance. Okay, I haven't even read like the context paragraph underneath it, but just by reading that title alone, I am scared first of all to give advice on it, and second of all, like I don't think it's gonna end very well. Okay, let's read it. This just happened last night. I connected to dots and saw his truck in front of our house this morning, and then saw him walking in her room when the door was open. There's so many other problems going on, and this just added on to it. He proposed to his fiance last year, and then she moved to 2 states away, but they're still together. I see it, and I'm friends with her, but everyone is like, "It's not your problem. Don't worry about it." I want to tell her, but really, it's not my problem because I already have a f ton of other problems, and it'll get me in more shit. Whoops, because my roommates are and dramatic. What do I do? I'm getting tired of getting furious at other people's actions. Well, what you should do, well, I'm just going to say this in general. If you know someone is in a committed relationship and fiance, I'm pretty sure it means they're engaged, you probably shouldn't be sleeping and canoodling with them. I mean, let's have some respect for the people in the relationship. I mean, just put yourself in that position. It's kind of like, how would you feel if you had a fiance and they were sleeping out with someone else out there? You know what I mean? And for me, it's just such an inappropriate and uncomfortable situation to be in. Let's read through some of the comments here. They say, let's see what someone said. If my boyfriend were having an affair, I'd want to know. Plus, she's your friend. Friends need to look out for each other. You could ask the lady, no, not mention it was you. Maybe the roommates never need to know. And I think that's one thing that we need to define, like, what is a friend? If you're friends with someone, you should be obliged to always have their best interest in mind. If that means telling them about this circumstance, the situation, that maybe means that you should say something. It's a really tricky situation to be in. Let's see what else someone says here. She can do it anonymously. A lot of people say not your business, but I go the other way, because if I was getting cheated on, I would want to know regardless of who it came from. And isn't that exactly what we just said? If you were in that situation, how would you want to know? How would you want to react and feel to it? I think cheating is one of the worst things that anyone can feel, because you put in so much time and love and trust with a person, and they just go ahead and throw it out the window by sleeping and canoodling with someone else. And it's just honestly a horrific, awful feeling. And I don't think many people, I'm sure there's people out there who have never been cheated on, so they might not know exactly what the feeling is. But for those who've been cheated on, it's just makes you feel bad because you blame yourself, but it's not always your fault. And other people's actions do not define who you are or anything about you. Keep that in mind. Okay, next one. Let's see. This is actually pretty fun. I am a single person giving relationship advice. Oh God. Now this one is interesting. Girl I'm dating told me I got a small D. Is that a D? Yeah, that's a D. 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 So the girl F22 and him, he's 22 male, have been dating for 3 months, told me I've got a small D. She just got out of an abusive relationship and she's with me now. Last night, she told me I have a small. She may have compared my little guy to her ex. Now I'm sad and I don't know what to do. I don't feel like talking to her about this. TLDR, girlfriend told me I've got a small blah. Okay. Well, he feels devastated. I'm sorry for you. Um, it's an uncomfortable topic to talk about. And, I think if someone you're dating is telling you that, then they're probably not the right person for you. I think at the end of the day, it's all about what's the word? Wait, it's not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion of the ocean. What's another one? Someone else told me back then, you can't park a big car in a small garage. You know what I mean? So there's people out there, we all got different sizes. And honestly, if she's going to be that shallow enough to judge you and not see more of you as a person and just, literally objectify you. And is that even the right word? Hold up. I got to check. I want to make sure I'm being correct with the way I say things. Degrade to the status of mere object. Okay, maybe that's not the right word. But point is, she's judging you based on a physical attribute that you had no control over. And she's clearly not taking into account your personality and other things that can make up for things that are there for the long run. And you can get creative with other ways too. I don't know if I should be able to be explaining that here, but we have other assets in our body, in our minds, and you shouldn't just rely on that. Okay, one more advice. Some of these are really long, and I know that we don't have forever to be reading some of these stories, to be honest. Oh, now this is a good one. Someone asked, is it wise to ask for rejection reasons? Controversial. I'm not sure if this post fits here, but I need advice and insight. Last year, I, 30 female, got rejected and friend zoned by a guy, 25 male, but we still talk up until today. But when I asked him for the reasons he rejected me, he ignored my text. Has happened to me before. And it has been 6 hours. Usually he texted me back in about an hour if he was super busy or something. And this has got me very much concerned if my question upset him. Well, here's the thing. I think in life that you're not always going to get the answer to everything. Unfortunately, you won't be able to close the door on most situations in your life. And at some point, you have to realize Why are you asking for the rejection? Why do you need to know? Is it because you're trying to validate something about yourself? Is it because you want to make sure that it's not about you? Because for the most part, when people give you rejections, it's not about you. It's usually about them. And maybe they're just looking for something else. Maybe they've got something going on in their own life. Maybe they don't even know the reason why. Maybe they suck at commitment and they just aren't what's best for you. And you need to look at it that way. To ask for rejection reasons, I've done it before in the past. I didn't get an answer. It happens. Um, let's see what people have to say. People say maybe he feels like his reasons will sound mean, so he doesn't want to ruin the friendship. That makes sense, yeah. But at the end of the day, honesty, I think, supersedes everything else. And if you're both mature people in your 30s or close to your 30s, you should be able to, take it in that maybe your breath stinks, or maybe they're not into purple hair. I don't know what's on this person. Um, it sounded like you're pressuring him and that he probably doesn't want to ruin what you have in the friendship. True. That could be another good reason why. I mean, sometimes it's better to stick as friends. Maybe that's what some people are truly meant to be. But unfortunately, things do go south, things do go another way. But in my opinion, I think that you shouldn't always ask for a rejection reason. If you think the person is mature enough to give you one, go for it. But at the end of the day, repeat this as your mantra. It has nothing to do with you, and you deserve better. You got to tell yourself, I deserve better. I deserve better. We all deserve better. You know what I mean? Well, this was a fun Valentine's Day. I have no date. You guys are my date. This podcast is my date for today. And it's been fun to be back on the camera, back on the microphone, talking to all of you. I think that this is going to be a fun project moving forward. And, I can't wait to start doing more episodes, hopefully with my brother and whoever wants to join us. I think Time Capsule Show is growing. Thank you so much for all your support throughout all these months. I think we've marked 1 year just of last month. So that's something to look forward to. Follow us on Instagram at TC Show 21 and make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to everyone following us. Much love to all of you. You are my Valentines, and we'll see you next time.